How's it going, everybody? Doing a original Xbox games pickup video today. I got 3 games to show. I got 2 from East End Gaming in Oakdale. I'm filming this, like I said in the other video. I'm trying to film 3 videos. This is Monday. This is the second one I'm filming. I filmed the first one already. I'll try to film a third. And the one game came from eBay today. The other 2 I got on Sunday from East End Gaming. The real original Xbox games. Like I said, I'm trying to expand this collection a little bit with games I had never played and ones that I really enjoyed back then that I would play again, at least for a little bit. I'll start with the East End Gaming ones. The first one here is Brothers in Arms Roadtail 30. This was 8. They were there. Like 360, PS2, Cube, Xbox. Most of it, anything that's in a case, at least should have some kind of baggie around it. So you get this sweet sound. That was not sweet. This one was $7.99. It does have its manual and a poster. That nice poster sound. I looked at this one. The disc is in really good condition. I've never played this one. I have the only one. I think there was a second one, right? I don't know if this was the first one or the second one they put out during the Xbox PS2 generation game. I don't think they were on the GameCube. But the one I've played is Hell's Highway. I played on the 360. It's actually a game I picked up at G-Sale for $2, like back in, it might have been 2010 or 2009. I forget. But might have been a little after even. Might have actually been 2012. Actually, I think it was 2012. But I really liked that one. It was a squad-based kind of strategy war game set in World War II. And it was really good. Like, it wasn't like overly complicated squad command stuff, and it was just every time you like won a battle or something, it felt really earned. It was a really cool game. So I'm hoping this is more of the same. I would think it is. Like I said, it's a cheap game, like $8, 8 and change. eBay was around 7 to 9, kind of similar, but this one is complete and it's in really good shape. The second one here was $12.99, and it is a Serious Sam 2. I'm not sure if I played a little bit of this back in the day, but I'm pretty sure I haven't. I did play the first one. I think it originally was on the PC. And then I remember playing the first one on the original Xbox and enjoyed it. It was goofy. Tons of enemies coming at you, big weapons. And Serious Sam's throwing in his one-liners and shit. Sometimes it gets annoying after a while, but the gameplay's super fun, and that's what it's all about anyway. This one was $12.99, like I said. This one's actually cheaper in the store and eBay. People try to sell between like 15, 16, and 20. I had a Brothers in Arms in my hand, and then I had a game Sudeki that I really liked back in the day. I remember talking about this in other videos. I actually had gotten that in a pre-order over Fable. They came out, I feel like the same day, or maybe a week or 2 apart. And I went with Sudeki, and I don't regret it because I really enjoyed it. It was kind of like a gauntlet type game. You had 4 characters. and I really liked it. But I had that in my hand. It was 15, but I had it. I was holding it like this, and I was like, there's no manual in there. It was definitely a little light. So I'm like, still considering getting it. And then I was like, you know what? I could probably find it on eBay for the same price or a little less, and it will have the manual. I can just find one with a manual. So I saw this and grabbed this instead. Just like how Serious Sam. Nice. The artwork is a little damaged up there. Same thing though, this has its manual. I don't know if it would have come with anything else. It shows you the weapons you get. Like, there's some crazy stuff in here. There's more. They usually show you the enemies. I don't know. Anyway, I have not looked at the disc at this one, so let's see how this one looks. They're pretty good at, they resurface their disc. This one has some marks on it, but nothing bad at all. Once again, though, complete outside of the little stuff at the top there, which doesn't really matter. The artwork's pretty decent. I know this one didn't review as well as the first. Whatever, if it's similar gameplay, I'm not going to care. Like I said, the comedy in these games could get grating after a while, but it doesn't really matter because if you stop paying attention to it, you're too busy blowing away the hordes of enemies that are running at you at like all times. I'm excited to play this though because, like I said, it's a good just to throw it on and have some fun. You don't get a lot of that with games anymore. Not to say I don't mind it, but I throw in a survival horror game. I'm enjoying it, but I'm not like, yeah, time to lay back. You're more like, oh god, there's a lot of games, these games that you just like go nuts and have fun. Like I said, the last one I got for eBay, and it was $10.85 after tax, so it was $9.99. And I looked at this because when I was in EZN game, I'm like, they had a couple copies. I'm like, let me check and see. $20 in East End Gaming, so that game is a lot more expensive there than it's probably similar in other game stores on the island too. Their prices typically mirror each other. Some are a little different, but so I was happy to see that because sometimes you go in there, although 10 would have been a good deal regardless. Sometimes you like, oh crap, I just bought it for 12 on 13 on eBay and it's 8. And it is the first Knights of the Old Republic. This game's phenomenal. I love this game. I do have the second one on the Xbox One. I might end up buying a disc copy of that one too. I actually have the Sith Lords on Steam as well. Every time I've gotten it, it's like $2 or $3. But I do prefer this one. There's the manual. It also has the registration card. It's a good sound as well. Back when you got game manuals that were, this one's in full color as well. which I want to get. I never played, and it's fairly cheap. This game's awesome. I did not play it. When did it come out? 02 or 03? 03. I want to say I played this. I want to say I played like summer 04 because I think the Sith Lords came out. I'm pretty sure I got the Sith Lords for Christmas of 2004. But this game is awesome. It is made by BioWare. LucasArts published, but developed by BioWare. I can't remember the characters. I know this is Bastila. I forget his name. And then there's this guy. Some of these people do appear in the second one as well. You play as Darth Revan. Darth Malik. Is this Darth Malik? I forget. But the story was you were fighting in the. It might have been fighting the Mandalorians. I forget. And they went out to like the outer reaches of the galaxy, or the whatever the fuck they call it. And Darth Revan, he chained, or you chained, he or she, because you can make your character male or female. Came back and they were different. You wake up. I think you wake up in this one and you don't know who you are, and then you could go which path you want to go. Do you want to go to the dark side or the light side? By doing certain things and answering questions a certain way, and then you have your party. I forget what the pilot's name is. He pilots this ship. He appears in the second one too, I think. But this is a robot. You got to get first, I think. But it was really cool. You go to different worlds. Tatooine, of course, is one of them. You have your group of 4 people, and you're running around giving commands, and then you're fighting. You pick who you want to attack. It's like turn-based. It's not in a traditional turn-based way, but it's not like I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure you're not just constantly running around the battlefield like in Final Fantasy 15 and stuff like that. But you get force powers. You don't get lightsabers at first. You have regular blades, and you're doing different things. And your other characters have abilities and stuff. You get thermal detonators. You can throw. You can do all types of different commands and shit. You do go to Kashyyyk too. That's how you say it, Kashyyyk. The Wookiee homeworld. I'm pretty sure you go there as well in this one. Apparently you go. Oh, Ebon Hawk is the name of the ship. Apparently you go to the Sith world of Korriban. I thought that might have happened in the second one, but apparently it isn't. You might go to Dantooine as well as Tatooine in this one. Or that might be the second one as well. And you go to Coruscant, I think, or no, there's another planet you go to early. But then I guess it would be the Sith, like I said, I forget. They don't have a Death Star, but they're bombarding the top level of the planet with lasers from their ships. It's just an awesome game, pretty good story. You eventually find out who you are, I think. And oh my god, it's so-and-so. They were the hero of the Mandalorian Wars, or I think that's who they were fighting. I'm pretty sure is it Darth Malik, I think. I forget. I know Darth Revan. Or Revan. It's just Revan. I think, right? I don't know. I think Bastila can turn bad too. Or maybe she does in this. I can't remember. I said I cannot remember. I don't even know who this guy is. I can't remember who that guy is. Let's see if it has any character names. And you upgrade and stuff and do the usual shit. And you can put skills. You can obviously customize your character, like I said, however you want. And then you can give them skills, like in the other Elder Scrolls, all that shit. You're like, oh, I'm gonna put 5 points in charisma, 5 points in intelligence, whatever the fuck it may be. Sometimes they will show you characters. They are showing you the characters, but not their names. Alright. I'm not seeing them here. Bast. Jennifer Hale plays Bastila. She's been all over the voice acting scene. It is Darth Malik. Karth is the pilot of that ship. I'm pretty sure he pilots it. I don't know if it was his, but he pilots it. Juhani. That person sounds familiar. Master Farouk. Mission Vav. Jolie Bindo. Canderous Ordo. Cassius Andor. Good cover art as well here. This is an awesome game, though. Like I said, it was super fun back then, and it was so kind of, you just play. You're like, oh shit. This was on the PC as well. But if you're going Xbox versus PS2 versus GameCube, like this was a pretty good selling point, even though it was like 2 years into the Xbox life cycle, and the Xbox only went like 4 years, 4 actual years. They had some other games out, but the 360 came out in 05. Original Xbox came out in 01. They wanted to get the jump on Sony and Nintendo, and of course the Wii ended up selling 10 billion units. I should say, what it was like 100 and something million. They wanted to get a year. They had a year advantage. So they kind of undercut the Xbox, and the original Xbox did sell well for a new system. I think it sold like 30 million. I love the original Xbox. It's probably my personal favorite of that era. The PS2 out of the 3 is the best. Not graphically, the Xbox would have been the best. It probably would have been the weakest. It might have even been a little bit weaker than the Dreamcast. Graphically, you gotta throw the Dreamcast in there as well. That was the original start of that era until Sony kind of buried Sega. But they had that's my personal favorite, the PS2. For a games catalog, it's the best by far. It's just, yeah. But the Xbox had some really, really good games. Exclusive console exclusive, because like I said, it would come to PC as well, but not everybody was rocking, a computer that could play the games. Right. But they had this, they had the second one, they had Morrowind, Morrowind absolutely could not work on the other two systems. I think it needed the hard drive for the space. Like, you didn't get these, you didn't get like Jade Empire. They had Crimson Skies, obviously Halo and Halo 2. What were some other really good exclusives for the Gun Valkyrie? For the Sudeki and Fable were both exclusives, and I did not play the first Fable. I played some of it later on, the Anniversary Edition, but I didn't play it back then. Sudeki I really enjoyed. There was Arx Fatalis that I had, which is actually kind of a cool game. That was also on PC, where like everybody lives underground now because you can't live on the outer world. It was actually a pretty cool game. That's actually kind of valuable now. Blinks the Time Sweeper. Quantum Redshift. They had other ones as well. I think they had Dino Crisis 3. And Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth. They did get 2 of the Silent Hills, but they were not exclusive. They got 2 and 4. And 2 Fatal Frames. But the Xbox did have, well, the series, I actually know this series. I think even GameCube, maybe it was like Serious Sam, the Second Encounter they put out on like the PS2 and the Cube, I think. Ninja Gaiden was an exclusive for the Xbox until it came out on like the PS3 years later, but during that era, that was another one that graphically was not happening on the PS2. And probably not the GameCube either. GameCube is a powerful little system, but the Xbox just had power. It was like a PC, pretty much. Anyway, I'm babbling on here, but there's be more pickups for the original Xbox collection. Maybe I'll do an update on that at some point. But yeah, thanks for checking this out, and have a good day.